morning. Good morning. How are you feeling out there?
Good morning.
By the way,
Feeling good.
You know why I say when you feel good, you do good. When you feel good, absolutely you're going to do good. So welcome on this powerful session here asubuhi, ambayo ni amazing session. We are going to have a special training, powerful training for our great mentor from Nairobi. So I'm so excited for that. So get ready. And when you feel good, you are going to do good. By the way,
you do good.
What I believe is emotion creates emotion, right? Motion creates emotion. So if you don't have a semi kuandika, please have a pen, have everything to write it down, because Kiara is going to be very fired up. And I'm so energetic, yeah. All right, so let's be confirmed wangapi wameshafika sasa hivi, kwa sababu we have 40 minutes to go. So we have only 40 minutes to go. 40 minutes. So as we're waiting other people right now, I recommend to you tell everyone ambaye hajafika hapa on the chat that we are starting right now. We are starting right now. Right now, we are going to start. So,
one or two things I have learned in my 25-year journey in network marketing. It's been a long journey, and as you can see right now, I'm in the car, which tells you one thing, that this is a business you can do from everywhere. When everybody is complaining about the downturn, that the offices are closed, we in network marketing are so blessed, because you can do your business from the car, from the house, from the office, anywhere. Nobody should give an excuse. So first of all, before I take you through some notes, I would like to just remind you and assure you of one thing. My daily choice is coming to Tanzania. And we are coming to Tanzania in full force. In the month of April, you should see a beautiful office set up. You should see our products already in the country, and the directors and management of My Daily Choice have got all the hope and all the promise that Tanzania is going to be the biggest market in Africa. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right, sir.
So hang in there, right. Be positive, keep on with your daily activities until the big day comes in when we launch there. So what can we discuss today? You see, many people ask me this question. Cyrus, you have been in network marketing for over 25 years. What is the secret? And you know what I tell them? I tell them there is no secret, but there is a formula. I want today to go through the formula of some of the things you need to be doing for you to be successful. Now, one of the things that we have been doing in our business is bringing new people on board. We keep on sponsoring new people. Definitely, that is the lifeline of any good network marketing business. Every day, asking yourself, who can I talk to and bring into my network at My Daily Choice? That's a very important activity. You should never, ever stop for anybody to say, now I have enough people in my team. Keep on talking to people, TTP. Keep on calling people. Keep on inviting people to the meetings and get them on board. But today, I'm not going to talk about bringing people on board. Today, I want to talk about how do we keep the people on board. You see, you can be bringing very many people, 100 people into your team, 200 people into your team. But how do you manage to keep the team excited and always doing their business? This is what we call the success factor in our business. And it is nothing else but making sure that on a monthly basis, our team is doing their monthly requirement. They are doing their 40 or their 90 BV. So make sure you write down there. We are talking about the need, the importance of making sure that our team members are doing their monthly requirement. This is the success factor of our business. And you know why? Because if you want to be paid any compensation, if you want to earn from the commissions, if you want to earn from all the incentives the company will put in place, the first minimum requirement is, have you done your monthly BV or your PV? PV is our terminology for special points. We give you special points which accumulate from day one of the month until the last day of the month. So when we look at your personal volume, we are able to say you have done so much volume. So it is important as leaders or as affiliates, you always ask yourself, in the first week of the new month, have I done my monthly requirement? Once you do your monthly requirement, for example, a spray is 15 BV. So if you buy 2 sprays, that is 30 BV. So you will need to note that it is very important. So let's talk about some of the importance of getting this done. Even before we do that, how do we do our 90 BV? First things first, you need to use the product. Write down, use the product. You see, when you use the product, you become a product of the product. People will get excited to see your new look because you start looking younger. You start getting all the energy. And once you get all the energy that you require, people will notice the change and will ask you, what are you using? So it's important that every affiliate asks themselves, which product am I using this month? The goal is try and use as much as possible all the products that My Daily Choice has to offer, because you're going to get the excitement. You are going to start now being able to present the products in a better way. You become experienced. You know how the trim works. Business, say that they are in business, but product in the month. How else can you show people that you're excited about the business? So make sure that you become the best example of the products yourself, and you learn as much as possible. If you have not yet used Brain, why don't you maybe in the second or third month say, I'm going to try Brain and see what it's going to do for my focus. If you haven't used maybe Boost, do the same. You get excited. The affiliates I see getting excited in the business are the ones who, first of all, appreciate that there's no better products in the market than My Daily Choice products. So we say, use the products. Then second thing, once you get excited, once you get excited about the products, you are able now to talk to people. You can now go and share. So you can write down, share the products. So share the products. You need now to be excited when you're sharing the products. And there are many ways of doing that. One of the best ways I like doing sharing the products is doing a product launch. You guys have got to say, today we are not doing the business. Today we're going to call people to come and see products. Talk about the products. Let people come and see the benefits of the products. I promise you, you will get so many customers who will say, I want to try the Shield. These are the hard times of the coronavirus, and yet we've got a product that enhances immunity. I want to try it. So be doing regular product launches as a team and also individually. Why don't you invite a few people for a cup of tea at home and tell them, I'm so excited. I'm launching new products from America, and I want to take you through the benefits. As the people go and get to see the benefits of the products, guess what? They become your customers. You needed 90 BV, there it is in front of you. The people who come to your place for a cup of tea will need a spray, another one will need a different product, an essential oil, and there starts your journey of filling in your 90 BV. And even within 10 days, you have done it. So let's have no excuses of people saying it's difficult to do my monthly requirement, my monthly autoship. The people, Tanzania has got over 50 million people. All these people are looking for products like the ones we have. So why don't you share the products during the product launch? Another way, you can always go and look for all the customers you have supplied products to, and ask them for referrals. Write down the word referral. You know what? This is one of the easiest ways of getting your personal PV. Just asking a friend, hey, Susan, how are you doing? Is the trim working on you? Fantastic. If you could tell me maybe 3 or 4 of your friends who would be interested in a similar product. Oh, John, who else? Now, you start getting referrals from the people who have been excited and satisfied by the trim. So never ever underestimate the power of repeat business and also referrals. In Tanzania, I lived in Tanzania at one time, and I remember there used to be the Saba Saba show, the Nane Nane show, and many other exhibitions that take place there, showcases that take place. Don't limit yourself. Look at any opportunity that is happening in Tanzania where you can showcase the products. You will get an amazing number of customers. Those customers will be part of your personal PV. And so your monthly requirement will go in automatically. And as you're doing that, this is something else you can write as number 3. Have a goal of talking to at least 3 people every day. Already 9:30. How many people are you going to talk to today about our products? Go excited out there. If you can have a goal of talking to 3 people every day, I promise you it's going to work for you. It's going to really be working for you. Are we still on there? I hear some noise in the background there. Okay, now look at it this way. I was supposed to come to Dar es Salaam this week to make sure that things are going on well. And I was going to come by flight. There was going to be a pilot and 300 of us in the plane. The pilot was going to get us safely to Dar es Salaam. The pilot is a very important part of that journey. Now, there is a book I want you to write down called A List of Names. Write down list of names. The list of names is that pilot in our business. It is that pilot that will make sure that you write down the list of all the people of your prospects. And yet many of us in network marketing don't have that book. Make sure that you have a book called Your List of Names where you write down all your prospects, all the people that you know can use our product. And when you have your list of names every day, why don't you take out 10 names? Start getting in touch with them. You'll have a very good guide of now the people who can join your business. Keep on encouraging yourself to add more names on your list of names. At the end of the day, that pilot will get us to Dar es Salaam. At the end of the day, the list of names will also get you to that success that you want. How can you do a network marketing business without a list of names? Why don't you go to Facebook? Some of you have got 3,000 names on Facebook. Get some of those names from Facebook, 10%. If you have 3,000, get 300 names and put them on your list of names. Go to your contact list. You have 4,000 contacts. Why don't you look for just 10% of them and say, these 10% people are going to do the business. They are going to also use the products. So it's important that any person who is serious in network marketing must have a list of names. And one secret in network marketing, never prejudge. There are people who prejudge and say, I say ule jamaa mimi sitaongea naye, yule jamaa hana vision. I have seen people come from nowhere to somewhere in network marketing. And yet somebody prejudges and say, yule jamaa ni student hawezi. No, go and get anybody that you know on your list of names. That person might become a diamond. That person might become a superstar, a 50K affiliate, 100K affiliate in our business. So never ever do that. So we've talked about, remember today, we are just talking about how do I do my 90? Because sometimes we are not doing it. All the tips I'm giving you are all concentrated on how do I get myself to do my monthly auto-ship, my monthly requirement. Now, something else I want to talk to you about. We have fantastic technology. I doubt whether there's any other company in network marketing that can surpass us in technology. We have got this option of getting pre-enrollees. Make use of your pre-enrollees every day. All the people who are pre-enrolling through your website, get in touch with them. Do a follow-up with them. Some might say, I don't want to do the business. It's okay. they might want to use a product. When they pre-enroll as customers, guess what? That is your personal PV. That is going to go into your 90 PV requirement. So every day ask yourself, what's my goal? Is my goal to get 20 pre-enrollees every day? Am I going to be working on getting to maybe 50 pre-enrollees every day? If you want to dream big, then go and make use of your pre-enrollees every day. Another tip I want to give you guys, and I'm so excited when I see Stephano is really going overboard and going for the weekly calls. When he hears there's a Zoom call in South Africa, I see Stephano there, and maybe some of you have also joined in those calls. It's important for a serious networker to also plug in into the weekly calls that are given out by the company. Our founder, absolutely, and co-founder, Jenna and Josh, are doing a fantastic training every week. Have you enrolled yourself? Every week, do you go for once a week call to learn new things? These are very important. You get tips from international experienced leaders. So I urge each one of you to ask yourself, am I doing that? And something else I want to talk to you about. I think I've got 5 more minutes left here. I want you to let's talk about some 10 commandments. 10 commandments that are important for a networker. Are you ready for this? Now, every day, this is an accountability check for yourself. Yes. You need to be asking yourself every week, am I ready? Am I ready to become a winner? Am I ready to go big? The first one is this, and this also touches on your 90 PV every month, BV every month. The first one is this. The first commandment is this: invite like crazy. Write down that. Invite like crazy. When we come for the launch in Tanzania, how many people will you have invited? We did a launch in Kenya and I could see some people had not even invited. So you need to really ask yourself, go beyond board and ask yourself, how many people are you inviting for the weekly business opportunity meetings in your office? Some of you are not inviting, and yet you're blaming. And on Friday, when some of us are making some commissions every Friday, others are not making anything. Why? When you invite somebody, guess what? That person will come in and look at the product, look at the business opportunity and say, I'm in. So inviting is important. Actually, I always say the first law of anything is invite like crazy. The second one, number 2, have you done a post on Facebook today? Have you done a post on Facebook? I mean, we cannot deny the fact that Facebook is one of the biggest, it's the King Kong of business nowadays. And you will need to be ensuring that at any time you have a post which people are following. People will follow you. People follow Stephano and see what's happening there. Make it a positive post, no negatives, and it will work for you. And commandment number 3, that phone you are holding and using now as we are talking to you is one of the biggest gadgets that you can ever own. But you need to ask yourself, are you making phone calls to people to invite them to the meeting? Are you calling people for a follow-up call on the product? You need to be asking yourself, have I made 10 calls every day? If you haven't, you're not going to go very far. If you are making only 5 calls, then you are doing it kivuguvugu, not so well. If you are only calling 2 people every day, sorry, this is not for you. So make use of your phone. And it's as easy as this. Hello, Stephano. Is it a good time to talk? This is Cyrus. You remember you were telling me about how you wanted to drive a Mercedes-Benz by the end of December? Fantastic. I wanted to meet you over lunch hour and tell you about how it's possible because I have found a way. Oh, 5 o'clock is better for you. Fantastic. Then let's meet at Java today at 5 o'clock. Thank you. Full stop. That's all you've done. 1, maybe 30 seconds call and somebody you're going to meet. So you need to make sure that you're using your phone to get prospects, to meet more prospects there. Then we come to number 5, business cards. Guys, this is a serious business. This is not a hobby. And yet some of us are going out there and saying, I am an affiliate of my daily choice. Get yourself a business card. When you meet somebody in the lift, when you meet somebody maybe dining somewhere, or maybe at church, and you can't talk about the business, swing them a card, let them give you their card, exchange numbers, and guess what? You will now have that list of names expanding because you are collecting more cards and more business names from people out there. Let's make it professional, guys. And if you don't have a business card, you made yourself some flyers? You can give out to people and tell them, hey, guys, guess what? I've got a product for weight loss. If you go to the salon and you find there are ladies there doing their hair, maybe you have some flyers you can share with them. So let's not underestimate the power of a card, business card, and some flyers with you. Another commandment I would like to tell you about is doing a presentation. Some of you could be new, but it doesn't matter. Start doing small flip chart presentations. You might not have a computer, it's okay. You might not have a laptop, but start practicing doing a business presentation, simple presentation. You will get the experience. You will become a guru in presenting. But if you don't start now, guys, and wait for the leaders to do the presentations, you might not go. That's a good challenge for you. And let's go to the next one. Follow-up call. Write down follow-up call. This is what everybody says. The secret is in the follow-up. Follow-up, follow-up, follow-up. You know, in real estate, they say it's location, location, location. But in our business, we say it's follow-up, follow-up, follow-up. Follow up with all those people on your list of names. Follow up with all those people who told you, I'm going to try it one day. Keep on following up and never give up, because the more you follow up, the bigger your success. Did you know that 80% of the people who are going to be doing your order do the order on the 5th call, not on the first call? You call them the first time, they say, not interested. You call them the second time, they say, check on me next week. But when you come to the 5th call, they say, get me a boost. That's the secret, guys. I'm telling you that 80% of the people will only take up the product on the 5th call. So be doing it. And we come to the second last one there. You need to also make sure that you are engaging yourself in team activities. Team activities. It doesn't have to be training alone. Team building activities are very good. It bonds the team together. Don't work as a lone ranger, alone. Work with the team. That's why Stephano put this together. When you hear that there's another presentation going on, maybe in South Africa, work as a team. Tell your team members about it and plug in into that bigger thing. Teamwork makes the team bigger. Teamwork tips makes the team bigger. So work as a team. If you find there's somebody in your team who is struggling, ana struggle, ndio watu Tanzania sisi tunasema, akistruggle mshike mkono, mwambie jamani, let's go out and prospect together. Let me help you make a call. Work as one team. And when they see you do it, they believe in you. They believe you're your mentor and you're going to go far. And finally,
mentor, we have 1 minute. We have 1 minute and then want to time out.
Yeah, the last point, I'm doing the last point now. You need to read books. Stephano, ask your team, what book are they reading? Every month, you need to have a book that you are reading. So ladies and gentlemen, because of time, I hope I've given you some tips on how you can make sure that your business is focused every month. If you do your 90 or 100 BV, you're fantastic.